Clear your mind of questions. You must unlearn what you have learned.
Hello, Star Wars fans! With Solo coming out in less than 2 weeks, it's time to put up my What If It Sucks video about Solo, a Star Wars story. They've been pretty popular in my What If It Sucks series. Anyways, let's dive into it. Solo has a lot riding on it. Between the boycotting of Star Wars by fans who were disgruntled by the direction of Star Wars, especially after The Last Jedi, and the rumored fears of Disney that it will bomb in the box office, this has a lot riding on it. In fact, I think that's the reason why they had their premiere 2 weeks early, was so that way Disney could see how this movie is going to be received. It's not just about getting disgruntled fans back. It's about the future of the anthology movies themselves. Perhaps more importantly, a future of males as the leads in Star Wars movies. Because honestly, let's face it, outside of Rebels, the main characters in Star Wars films and books have been extremely heavy in the female department. Force of Destiny is almost strictly a female series, and the new Resistance anime will have a female lead. Then you also have Rey being the lead of the first 2 movies of the sequel trilogy, and also Jyn Erso as the main character of Rogue One. Out of the 7 Star Wars movies and TV shows that they have released, only 2 have had a male as a lead. Again, the first being Rebels, and the second being the upcoming Solo film. If Solo should fail, there's a very strong possibility that Disney Star Wars will say, "See, no one wants to see men leading in Star Wars films. We need to keep the leads as females." I really do want this to be a good film. I want to walk out of it, big smiles, and be able to come onto the channel and say, yes, it was a really great movie. Yet, a sadistic part of me wants to fail. 2 major films that disappoint the fan base could potentially steer the Star Wars ship to where it is supposed to go. Not politically driven, but story driven. One of the small fears I have about this movie, besides an already stated dragging of the first act by the Twitter reactions, is Emilia Clarke. Honestly, she isn't a great actress. She's not that good on Game of Thrones, and seeing her on other projects she's done, such as You Before Me, did nothing to show me she has great acting skills. But one thing about Solo is it has to sell Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo. No matter if we like it or not, this is going to be this newer generation's version of Han Solo. Harrison Ford may be my generation's Solo, and most certainly is my parents' generation of Solo, but my nieces and nephews, it's not Harrison Ford that's going to impress them as Solo and shape their idea of who he is. No, it's going to be Alden Ehrenreich. I think that has stuck out to me with conversations with people about this movie coming out is a rather lack of interest in it. Sure, we've seen a massive pre-sale of Solo tickets, but talks with other people, they're not only surprised that there is a Solo film, they also can't understand why we need one, and that is something that I fear for this film. That people are going to see it and walk out of it feeling it was unnecessary and that it was a waste of time. What if it sucked? It might just affect the desire to actually do the Kenobi film, or any other anthology film, but you never know. Perhaps its sucking will force Disney to make Kathleen Kennedy steer away from a politically driven Star Wars and just make solid films that don't feel a need to divide the fan base so much. Well, that's it for today, guys. Are you watching Solo, or are you not interested in all? Or are you boycotting it? Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.
The rebellion cannot be allowed to persist. Ignite the inferno.